1. Okay. Three, two, one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Hello everybody. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a shout out to the lovely music we've been listening to during pre-stream here. This is Dreamer by Declan DP. You can find their information in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Thank you to Declan and everybody like them who makes it free to use our low-cost assets for us streamers so we can have better streams. Thank you very much. Let's get switched over here. Do I not have... Oh, there it is. Fix that. Man, I'm going to have to fix all of these. There we are. Hi, Perry. But yes, it is I, Deuscain, your variety type streamer for the night. And tonight, we're going to be doing a chatting stream where I will also be writing Steam reviews to support games that I play. I'm going to make this a little smaller because my head's blocking the chat. There we go. But it has been a day. I am back to work for the first time, basically after like a 4-day week off, and tired and not focused. Exhausted. Yay, Robbie's in the exhausted club. Yeah. But let's see what we got here. Oh, Hades 1. Do I recommend this game? Because I've been playing this a little bit since I want to get more of that Hades vibe without playing more Hades 2 and going a little bit too crazy. They don't really need the help with Hades 1 anymore, but it's still good. Ooh. Let's see. What do we want to say for Hades 1? Is it a roguelike or is it a roguelite? What do they actually classify it as? Roguelite. Oh, come on. Right, because it's Tuesday, and Steam always is shitty on Tuesdays. I forgore. So I can just write it from here. Fantastic roguelite with great replayability. Try and catch a Pokemon. Yeah. Variety of weapons and divine boons makes each run different and varied. Also love their art style and art direction. 10 out of 10 game. Another fantastic. Did I say fantastic? I said fantastic already. Another amazing release from Supergiant Games. Yeah. Recommend, yes. Oh my goodness. He's Steam down. It's acting up around 3:30. Nothing yet. routine maintenance every Tuesday, but it doesn't seem to be now. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's Terrible Steam Tuesday. Yep. Alright. Did I write a review for Dark Detective? I did not yet. We're gonna give it a positive one. Delightful game. I really enjoyed the art style and character design, voice acting was really was also really well done. Ah, sweepy. I had 2 cups of tea today. I don't know why. Turning over to get closer to my mic, it's not reading my mouth anymore. Game is a little short. I was able to finish it within 3 hours. Not a negative, but something to keep in mind when purchasing. I would still think they could, not a good dead, a good deal. Still think it's a good deal, even with the shortness. Review. Ah. Yawn's so funny, I'm sure. Yeah. We need to talk about why I wake up a bit more. I swear to God. Whenever I sit down, my body's like, oh, he's resting. Time to just put him to sleep. Goodness. But no, I was trying out some new software this week. I think it was like an eye tracking software to see if I could do like that for some game I was playing, and Old Man Syndrome kinda did help the fact that like Friday and Saturday nights I was up to like midnight or 1 a.m. both nights either. Like that's also like affecting this. Even last night was still like 10:30. So I am sleeping things off a little bit still. But no, I was trying out some like eye tracking software that had a demo available on Steam, and I can't say I was very happy with it. Like the default setting for it were terrible. Like it didn't really track eyes. Like you needed to move your head too in order to like do anything with it. So it really wasn't great for what I was hoping to use it for. One. And then two, when you look at their website and like they're talking about like this is how to use it, they're like download our software, buy our software, and then go download this free software to get our software to work. And it's just like, bitch, what? What? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's terrible software. And in the end, the only way I was really able to get it in to show up in OBS was just doing a full display capture, which meant I was seeing the thing too, and it kept like catching my eye. So like I would see it on the screen and it would like drift, and my eyes would drift towards it because of course it's a big fucking bubble on the screen. But even when I was looking at it, even when I thought I had it calibrated properly, it's still it wouldn't track where I was looking properly. Like I kind of got it to an okay point, but it was never good. It was never good to the point where like If I had a picture up and I'm looking at the face on the picture, it would be staring at the chin. The bubble would very clearly be like, no, you're looking at their chin. And I'm like, no, I'm looking directly in their eyes. So it was always like down and a little bit to one side or the other. And it just wasn't good. Which is a shame, because I would love to do a stream that took advantage of that. If only just to see, like, to show people, like, what my vision looks like. And, like, all the things I'm looking at when I'm doing stuff. I think that'd be really interesting. Especially for, like, Soulsborne games or, like, Armored Core. Because my vision has to be going all over the place. Like, I came from MMOs where you had to watch your health bar, the boss's health bar, where you're standing, where everybody else is standing. Your bar at the bottom to see where your cooldowns are off or on. Like, there's a reason I have eye fatigue from gaming. And it's because my eyes don't stop moving. But sadly, that did not work. V-Bridger didn't really do much of anything with that. Hades 2, can I write a review for Hades 2? I can, actually. Yeah. Oh! Amazing sequel. The first game was genuinely award-winning. Do I want to say that? Was phenomenal. Can't spell. And they still somehow improved on it. Now all your weapons have a charge. Oh, it was the E and the A. Chargeable, basic attack, special attack, and cast. You know, I don't want to say that. And special attack. Your cast is chargeable. And you now have dash as a function after. No, I got that wrong. Sprint is a function after dashing. All 8 of these action slots can be upgraded by the new generation of divine boons. I'm a little sad to see some of the characters from Hades 1 don't return, but the new additions in Hades 2 are great. This game has more content in early access than some games get at release. 10 out of 10, and it's only going to improve from here. Improve as they as they finish production development. Alright. Back to the library. Haven't done that one. We wrote the review for Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, I thought. Didn't I write that? Did I not write a review for Cosmic Wheel? No, because I think I was still playing it. Okay. So, review time for Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Very fun game, though difficult to explain to others. More than a visual novel. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Aha, I got the mute in time, and I didn't blow your ears out. You're welcome, chat. More than a visual novel. It has that... I don't know what. I'm not beneath looking up how to spell this because it's not something I spell in typical life. It has that je ne sais quoi. That makes it stand out from the rest. Not the rest, because there really isn't anything to compare this to from other... Oh, it is classified as a visual novel. Why is it finally there? That's odd. From other visual novels, and the card making system is interesting and dynamic. Allowing each run, each playthrough to be customizable. Okay. Have some more water. Well designed and memorable. This is certainly a game I'll be talking about for years to come. Recommend the game, yes. Alright. Back to the library. Eliza P. I know I wrote a review for Stardew. There's no way I didn't write a review for Started. Yes, there's my... Yeah. Alright. Where was I in my list before? Did I stop at Hollow Knight? I did Hollow Knight. Did Max Gentleman. Did I do cassette piece? I hope I did cassette piece. Yes. I ought to make like a new like list in Steam for games to review for streams specifically like this one. What else did I do? A little to the left. Yeah, I reviewed that one. Yeah, because I had to, because I was talking about it in one clip I was working. The Last Spell. You know what? Yeah, I'll review The Last Spell. I haven't beaten it yet, but it's a very good game. Wonderful hybrid of tactics, games, and rogue lights. Some nice fresh water. I've actually been using ice cubes for the last few days. For the first time in a while. Like, I don't usually use ice cubes. I kind of got out of that habit years ago because it was just easier, and you know, you'd make ice cubes and they would sit in the freezer forever and I just wouldn't use them, and it's just they would get all nasty and stuff. But it's been hot as fuck the last like couple weeks in my area, and I'm like, you know what? I got this old ice ball maker for like whiskey drinks. I'm just gonna make a big ass fucking ice ball and just use that to chill my drinks. And I put one in this morning at like 9 o'clock, and like a half an hour later the ice ball was mostly melted. I'm like, dear God, that is disgusting. I cannot believe that ice ball melted so quickly. Yeah. What else can I say about The Last Spell? The base building features were fun and challenging as I learned how to optimize properly. The randomness of starter units and recruitment made each run feel very different, even if I was repeating a level. My only critique is how addicting the game feels at times. Be prepared to check the clock and realize you've been playing or hours. Still a great game and a recommendable purchase. Yes. Boop. There was a problem posting my review. Oh no, is Steam down? Ugh. Yep, there we go. There's the reports for problems for Steam. Alright. So I'm going to put you there and try and post again. It doesn't work. So we're going to dump that in Notepad for a minute. We're just going to chat for a little while we wait for Steam to get its shit together. I need to stop doing these review nights on like Tuesdays because they don't play well. Dear God, they don't play well. It actually lasted all right here because we got like 30 minutes in before it started acting up. Where was it? This one. Tuesday is not the day for Steam. Well, it's the only fucking thing I play. Like, I guess I can play Zelda, but I use a VTuber model as well. So, like, oh man. Console Master Race. Yeah, sure. But let's see, what else can I do and share in Stoops? Well, I did hear back about a commission I put in. I mentioned this to Perry last time, that not this coming weekend, but maybe the one after, we might be starting Yes Your Grace. So I reached out to an artist to try and commission something to get a piece of artwork ready for like promotional art and things like that for it, and I got the sketch back yesterday. Yesterday, you say that, Ravi. I saw the sketch. The sketch is gonna do things to people. I'm very happy with the sketch. I sent them a pose reference. I sent them an angle reference. And I sent them references for certain items I wanted in the in what we were showing. Actually, Ravi, do you guys want to see what the sketch was? I don't think it's a problem to share it. Let me see here. I post not safe for work. As far as I'm aware, I'm not requesting a NSFW version of it. Well, you will see in a moment why I am making some comments about this. Let me see here. Where's the right Chrome window? I think it's this one. Rope stays on until we get to my quarters, Ravi. Ravi, all I'm going to say is this. Oh, that's Steam. Dad's watching, and he's not happy with how you're behaving. It's like you rule with an iron fist, which you could use on me. Exactly, Ravi, you get it. So, yeah. And that's just the sketch. It's not the colored version. And it's fantastic. I wrote back to the artist and I'm just like, thank you. You 100% got all my references. I debated asking them to make him look a little bit nicer, but I'm like, you know what? I need a bad bitch piece of art from time to time. Like, there are going to be times Dad's going to want to drop the hammer, and son of a bitch, me standing there with a sword. Which, why am I hiding this? I ought to just share it again. You know, me standing there like a bad bitch with a sword is, that definitely says, did you clean up your room, you little shit? This is definitely a look that's just like, no, we have McDonald's at home. So, yeah, it's pretty great and stuff. So, and from what they told me, it should be ready within the next 2 weeks, which puts it in line of basically with the deadline I gave them. I'm like, I'm not going to try and push for it this weekend. I got something I can play as like a one-off this Saturday, which is going to be a little the DLC to A Little to the Left, a puzzle game that I only bought because my Oshi VTuber hates it. She hated it, and she was so incensed in her review on Steam that the developer sent her the DLC for free. Because they're like, and we have achievements, so we know you'll play it. Well, buying it out of spite's part of it. I think also some of it's just like, I'm like, okay, so she hated it. I wonder how well I'll do at it. So it's a bit of spite, a bit of curiosity. I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna check this out. I'm interested now. So yeah. So, but yeah, I want to play that a little bit, and that should be like the whole game. A Little to the Left was one stream previously, so I'm not too worried that the DLC will take you know, the full length of time. I could be wrong, but it is a fun game because it makes. Oh, I need some water. Yeah, so A Little to the Left will make you think because of just like how the puzzles work, because they essentially don't tell you how to solve it. They're just like, you will get a map, you'll get like a room, and you're just like, you have to do something here. There are 2 possible solutions. Figure it out. Or sometimes there's 3 possible solutions. You're like, well, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what is this? And like, what was the one puzzle? The one puzzle is just a bunch of leaves in a row. And you're like, I have to do something with this, I guess. And one option was colors. You basically make a rainbow with it. One, I think, was size. So you went from like the smallest leaf to the biggest leaf. And the last one, the one I had to look up, was if you look at the leaves, they have holes and they have specks on them. And you have to line up all of the specks on the leaves with all of the holes perfectly. This game is mean, but it feels so good when you figure it out on your own. It feels so good. So, poor Oshi was having a hard time. She was not getting it. She also was playing Duck Detective, and I was watching her go through that, and I'm like, oh, honey, you're struggling. I love you, but you're struggling. And you're struggling really early on. You're not understanding mechanics. Oh, dear. So. Alright, the review just went live for Last Spell, so this might be back. I'm gonna rename this so it's easier to find. Ooh, fire Pokemon in the Safari. Nice. Alright, last spell. Voice the cards that didn't do. Call to land. Did I ever play Call to land? I did. Lethal Company. I don't really want to leave a review for that. I didn't like it that much. Valhalla. I left one for that. Can't wait to hop onto stream later and have your entire feed. Oh yeah. Yes, an unfortunate consequence of this type of stream is why, yeah, people are going to see a whole bunch of them all at once. Untitled Goose Game. It's nice so I can see games I've never thought trying before. Exactly. And like, it helps the developers, and that's the thing. Like, every dev is just like, please leave us reviews. It's so good. It's so useful. It helps so much, especially if we're independent. And it's just like, yeah, sure, let's do that. And let's, you know, they say everything is content. In fact, I know a couple of like artists I know are like, or not artists, but like comic people that make comics and stuff. They're like, leave reviews for my books on Amazon. It helps so much. And I'm like, that could be a stream. That could be a Tuesday stream because it's not reliant on fucking Steam working. But yeah, that's 20 years of Amazon purchases to go through and be like, why am I leaving a review for a DVD series that's no longer in print? Well, it's content. And y'all can see the weird shit that I've bought over the years. I think I have, what's the oldest thing I have on my Steam wish list? Not Steam wish list, my Amazon wish list. Because I have something on there that's old as sin. Is it still there? It is. It is no longer purchasable as an original copy. It's just like see all buying options. It was added September 23rd, 2002, motherfuckers. Over 20 years ago. 20 years on my Amazon wish list. I would still love this book if I could get it. Oh, I actually can add it. Wait, so I can buy it. How does that work? So it's the one they're recommending to me is $249.99. But there are other versions I could get for $167 if I feel like trying to be cheap. Condition normal wear. Condition shrink wrap, $348. Yeah, there aren't a lot of copies of this left. But for anybody wondering what it is, it's Xenogears Perfect Works. Which, yeah, it's like the Xenogears Bible. So. Become chaos incarnate. In this feathered bow simulator. Unleash the beast inside and wreak havoc upon can't spell tonight for nigh defenseless townspeople. Oh, what else? Fantastic game, lots of fun. 10 out of 10 would steal the bell again. which is a fun little reference for the end of the game where you steal a bell from a place in town and you take it back to a place where you've clearly stolen many other bells from that place before. Alright, review for Untitled Deuscain is up. I feel like that's an adult game. I know that's an adult game. 20 minutes till dawn. Left a review. Negative review. We're gonna ignore some of these games. One of the most calming, therapeutic games I've ever played. Part of me wants to like lean into like this, which is like a silly like strap on a backpack and grab your gun. But I don't feel like that's. I don't really want to do that. Like I want to do that. I want to do that, but I don't want to do that because just yeah. Oh man, it does not like having my camera up. This is a little better. Just had to change the tilt slider. In addition to being a nice way to relax and unwind after a long day, this game was really helpful to me when I was feeling burned out or anxious. The simplicity, the simple goal of make everything clean again, combined with the X, Y, Z sound of the water coming out of the power washer. Was really helpful at a time when I needed a game like this. 10 out of 10. Can't recommend enough. Soothing sound of water coming out of the power washer. Yes. Review. There we go. Ooh, Kami. Here's a fun one you might not have played before, Ravi. Do I have a review for Kami out? I have not reviewed Kami yet. a fun puzzle game about utilizing paper and colors to provide a to what? Not to provide. What do I want to say? Using paper and colors to delightful effect. I also really enjoyed the sound design. The sound of the paper turning over when you change colors was really soothing, which is an achievement considering got those wrong. I did, considering our considering how often you hear it. Very good game. Strong recommend. Yeah, I mean, it's got an overwhelming positive with 650 reviews. That's all reviews, too. Damn. Do they have any negative reviews for this? Audio design, hint system, and the grading are garbage. I like the audio design. How dare you? Wow. Oh, because it's recent reviews, so it's one negative review, so that's why. So there's a couple negative reviews, like right when it came out, but it's like, how many negative reviews are there total? There's only 54 negative reviews out of 1,200 total. Yeah, I would call that overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, I mean, there honestly just aren't that many negative reviews to bring into the thing. Fall Guys, I don't even think I can leave a review for, because you can't, like, you can't get it here anymore. It's no longer available on the Steam store page, so there's not really a point in leaving a review. I forgot to catch that Pokemon. Science of the Sojourner. Fun narrative game. 2 hours, isn't it? With an interesting card game mechanic. Was always more interested in the visual novel side of the story and the cards. No. So I didn't play it much. Like, I like Signs of the Sojourner. I should get back to it again and play it on stream one of these times, but it's hard to explain. Yeah, it's its own thing. It's really difficult to yeah. But anyway. I recommend it if you're interested. Interested. Even if you end up not liking it, it's still very... Did I put too many L's in still? Very much worth checking out. Recommended if you're interested, even if you end up not liking it, still very much worth checking out. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It didn't catch my attention the way I was hoping it would, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Just kind of wanted it to be a bit more like something else, but I don't even know what. Keep talking, nobody explodes. Fun party, boy. Words. I words for a living. Fun party game to play with friends. It's an absolute blast. Might be a bit of a friendship destroyer, though, depending on how well your friends can read or interpret instructions. That being said, looking forward to the next chance I'll get to play. So yeah, keep talking and nobody explodes. It's a fantastic game. Oh no, an ad break. Addition a minute in power. Did I repeat this? I did not. Well, while that ads break is going, I'm gonna step away from my body for just a minute and go get like a cough drop or a lozenge or something, because my throat is not happy. Alright, be right back. Beep beep. Alright, let's wait out the next minute for people to come back from the ad break. 30 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. All right, back at it. So, next one, Ambition, a Minute in Power. I thought I left a review for this before. Fun visual novel game I got as part of their Kickstarter campaign. I really like the writing and character design. It did a fantastic job on the story too. Let's see. My only real issue is that you can only perform one action per day, even if that action is simple. Wish I could do more or add an energy system or something like that to work with. Otherwise, great game. So yeah. Third Crisis, not gonna review that one on stream. That is very much an adult game. My Lovely Wife, a difficult game to compliment, but at least it lets you know what you're in for right from the start. The entire Neo Doctrine franchise on Steam. Das ist das. They've done 24 games, including a choose-your-own adventure exploration game. Ooh. Library of Babel. That's a platformer. Simulacrum 3. That's mixed reviews. It seems they have like a lot of like roguelites and things like that. And a bunch of them that don't have great reviews. Ooh. Okay, My Lovely Wife was not the first Nightmare Fuel game that they released. There's another one that came out years earlier called My Lovely Daughter. My Lovely Daughter is an alchemist simulator that explores the depth of a father's grief and how far he will go to resurrect his daughter. It contains dark and disturbing subject matters. It might not be suitable or for children or for those who are easily disturbed. Yeah, that's My Lovely Wife, all right. Very much a horror game, despite what other genres are present. The visuals were distinct and interesting. I enjoyed the mechanics, though I do wish there was an option for. There were more options for happier endings. Recommend it, but with one very big asterisk on that. Know what you're getting yourself into before purchasing. Not know. Learn what you're getting yourself into before purchasing. So I'm going to give it a recommend. So I did enjoy the game. But yeah, My Lovely Wife delves into the depths of a man's grief after the sudden death of his beloved wife. Explore the notions of one's willingness to do anything for love and the importance of letting go in this mix of dating, management, and alchemy simulators. But yeah, you're summoning demons to gather power to resurrect your wife, and you are literally like dating them, treating them nicely, having fun social interactions with them, and then you kill them for power over and over again. So it's very much very much a horror game. Ooh, new language updates. Out for Citizen Sleeper. Nice. How many reviews does this have? Oh, all reviews. There's over 4,000 positive reviews. Okay, 5,400 reviews. There's 300 negatives, which is fine. Biggest batch was February of this year, by the looks of it. 34 that month. 30 upon release. See, that's the worst. Most of the positive reviews were right when it came out. Wonderful. It's not a visual novel. Wonderful game. Very interesting. I cannot spell tonight. Story to tell. I liked the dice mechanics and how they let you plan out your day by knowing in advance whether or not you would succeed or fail most roles. Unfortunately, that also means it's possible to get hard locked into a game over if you're not being careful or planning correctly. My only complaint is that the trailer made it seem like there would be voiceover, and there wasn't. I feel like that's missed potential. Really hope they add that to the sequel. But yeah, Citizen Sleeper is a game that I did play on stream, and that was a game where I played it. I finished stream, and I'm like, I want to play more of it. Let me start up another save file and then just play it. Just play a little bit, just a crumb of more game. And then I looked up 4 hours later and went, oh god, I passed where I was in the first run. Oh no. So I basically slammed on the brakes and stopped myself. But love that never-ending rabbit hole. It's a very good game, Ravi. Like, if you're looking for a recommendation from me for anything tonight, Citizen Sleeper is basically on the top of that list. Like, it is an amazing game. Roboclass Coffee Talk 2. I didn't leave a review for Coffee Talk 2. I did do the first Coffee Talk as well. In fact, let me actually... Coffee Talk. Here we go. Oh, they have modding tools, apparently. That's neat. Played a bit of the first one. You're saying you played a bit of the first Coffee Talk, or you played a bit of Citizen Sleeper? Coffee Talk. Yeah, first Coffee Talk was very good. Great game. Strong recommendation. The characters and story were very fun to engage with. The coffee mini game never really got old or redundant's not the right word I want to use. Tedious. Has some characters in it that I'll be thinking about and remembering for years to come. The characters are the game's strongest part, and some of them I'll be thinking about and remembering for years to come. Strongest part, strongest aspect. Component. thinking about and remembering some of them for years to come. Yeah. I mean, it's got an overwhelmingly positive review. Let's see. We're going to go back here to Hibiscus and Butterfly. Good sequel. I recommend. Though I feel like the overarching narrative is weaker than the first game, somehow it has some of my favorite character interactions from both games. I do think it's worth picking up if you enjoyed the first one. Hashtag Team Hide forever. I'll just say hashtag Team Hide. It's funny enough on its own. If you enjoyed the first one, if you haven't tried the first game yet, start with that. You'll miss out on a lot if you start here. That's gonna be the high theme. I'm not enjoying that so much. But yeah, Hibiscus and Butterfly. That was a good game. I think I played that last year. Battleship Lacuna. Didn't play that one. Kind words was interesting. Disco Elysium. Yeah. Amazing game. One of a kind experience. I don't think I've ever played a game quite like this. The sheer volume of voiced characters, all of them influencing your playthrough. All of them attempting to influence your playthrough. Here's looking at you, electrochemistry. It did a great job of laying out a mystery in front of me and kept me engaged the whole way. This game defies and defines expectations. I can say that better. Defies expectations and will define them for games to come. You haven't played it yet? Bye. Yeah, it's Disco Elysium. It's amazing. I'm honestly a little surprised that I wish I cold recommend this game. I love Disco Elysium, but since the original creators were fired and the studio was taken over by capitalist pigs, none of the original artists remain. It's dead, so is Disco. That's an unhelpful review. Creators are not getting any money from this game. They want you to go find it elsewhere. It's no longer an artist collective. Having various roles labeled as speculative. Unclear what this means, but it might be a sign of the studio looking to introduce AI works. Okay. So there's some sussy crap going on. A poetic masterpiece, yes. Let's look at the chart here. It consistently had like negative reviews along the way. But like they didn't have like a huge spike of them at the beginning. That's interesting. So they've got less than 100,000 reviews and about 6% of them are negative. I'm curious what they have to say for these. Most boring game, everything plays, everything sucks. You just bought the wrong game then. Might be good, but it all comes across pretty pretentious and thinks more profound than it really is. You have no soul, my friend. It was stolen from this person. The original creators don't buy this game until they apologize. Google keywords for details. Original devs got ousted. Do not buy the game. The devs were screwed out of it. The best piece of fiction I've ever experienced. Let the creative team split. Don't pay money for it. It's the slowest pace in gaming history. I found it boring. Excellent game that's stolen from devs. Do not purchase if you don't want capital to win. People who created this are no longer... Yeah. Game is perfect. Pirated. His developers were majorly heart. Very depressive, almost nauseating. I don't need more depression in my life. That's not helpful. Why is Hezbollah not in this game? Yeah, so most of the negative reviews are people complaining about the situation with the development team, which is valid. But did I end up? Yeah, no, I left the review. Little Witch in the Woods. I don't know if I ever finished this. It's still, God, it's still in early access for 2 years. Yeah, let's leave a review for Little Witch in the Woods. They'll appreciate it. Bunch of negative reviews when it launched. Who would hate this game? This game is like casual and cute. Like if you're buying it and you're an Elden Ring fan, like you're not gonna have a good time, but this game isn't to be moved off Steam until this. My game info's wiped. It's on the demo mode. Tried to uninstall, reinstall. The game is just a chore. Everything takes too long. poorly translated with game-breaking glitches. I don't remember seeing that. Cons. The controls. Hate the controls. Inventory's frustrating. Like, you can get that upgraded. Don't buy the game. Has been updated in over a year or so. Probably won't finish it either. What a joke. Oh, that's a shame. Doesn't seem like they're updating the game either, so just don't buy. Yeah, that's a shame. Anything wrong about updates full release? I mean, it's early access. 2 years isn't too bad. When was the last update for this? Patch notes for May of this year. Major update for April 25th. Yeah, I mean, there's an early access game that's going to wipe your save data from time to time. Though I don't think it should be eligible for anything. I don't think anything in early access should really be eligible for any kind of game awards. It's not out yet. That's people trying to like double dip their award presents, and no, you want that award nomination, you got to actually release the game. Fun, cute, relaxing crafting game. Still in early access, so beware of all that entails. But I had fun playing it, and I'm looking forward to what they have ready for version 1.0. Yeah, it's a good game. Little Witch in the Woods is cute. My goodness. Moonlighter. Yeah, we're back into 2023 now. Great and slash dungeon crawler. If you're a fan of the old NES, SNES, and 64 Zelda games, this is a strong recommend. The shop running mechanics were interesting. Damn it. That word has just been fucking with me tonight. We're interesting, but not my primary source of enjoyment. In the end, I broke out a guide on how to maximize that so I could focus on the parts I enjoyed more. Still a good system, just not my favorite part of the game. Yeah, Moonlight is great. Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, which I haven't played for over a year. I really had to break that out. I thought I played it more recently. There are 12,000. How many? Plastic ponds where dreams take flight. Plastic Duck Simulator. A pure like wrote poetry about this. It did not like me. It did not make me laugh. It did not make me try. It did not give me an adrenaline rush. It did not make me sigh. My mind is sharper than ever. My vision clear. Pleasantly floating around, all problems disappear. Yeah, November 2023. Or no, November of 2022. 1,000 positive reviews in one day. Yeah, that's Plastic Duck Simulator, alright. This game is something. Fun little do nothing game. It's literally what the title says it is. Enjoy. Rubber plastic ducks of all shapes, not shakes, shapes, sizes, musical genres, what else do I want to say? Shapes, sizes, musical genres, etc. More of a fun thing to put on in the background while you do something else. Still, a very zen experience. I wonder how many people basically left reviews for this because of Vivi. Because Vivi loves this game. She played the shit out of this game. Monster Prom. Oh, Darkside Detective. Ooh. Let's do Darkside Detective games. Entertaining point and click game. Not exactly. How do I want to say this? It's not trying. Not something I'd recommend to someone looking for a challenging game, but still tons of fun and laughter. Absolutely loved it. Loved it. Be sure to play the extra missions before starting the sequel. Yeah. Darkside Detective is a great game, and the sequel is even better. They took a great game and made an even better sequel. Memorable characters. Mystifying mysteries. The ghost of Nikola Tesla. Vowing revenge on a robot. Was it a pigeon? It was a pigeon. Pigeon. This game has it all. Strong recommend if you liked. Yeah, it does sound wild. I'm not kidding about the ghost of Nikola Tesla swearing revenge. He 100% is here and is just a fucking comes out of nowhere. You're like, all right, let's go through this haunted house, and it's just like, I'll get you, pigeon. It's just like, Tesla, is that you? Yes, and my death ray too. It's like, Tesla, why do you have a death ray? You're a ghost. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. Also, you want to see any VODs of this? They are on my YouTube. I did play this and the first one. I got clips and VODs of both. It's fucking hilarious. I love this game. If you liked the first game, always plug it. I gotta plug. I need my growth, Ravi. I need my growth. Do recommend you play the first game first. Do one while so you put it on as your background at work tomorrow. Yeah. Excellent. Also, the characters in this game end up actually... Hey, you caught it, Ravi. Congratulations. You got the shaman. The characters in this actually make a... they make a cameo in Coffee Talk 2. Which is kind of a neat little thing. But it's very good. First, you'll spoil some major plot points if you don't. Pseudo legendary! Heck yeah! Alright. Okay. So I've got Monster Prom 3 and Tunic. Figment I didn't play. So do these last two reviews and then we're gonna call it for the night, I think. So. Oh, I wrote a review for Monster Prom. What did I write? Very fun game. I enjoyed the new mechanics and the cute outfits, and the encounters were delightful. Please give the man who wrote the streaming version of the credit song a raise. He was glorious. Yeah, right. Because there was a thing in the... Right. Where is it? Oh, I think I have it just strictly in media share so it doesn't get mixed up. I'm going to turn off my background music for a minute, and we're going to listen to the streaming version of the song for Monster Road Trip. Monster Prom 3 Monster Road Trip credits streaming version. Hey, Cloudy. Hotel Freedom. Yeah. Oh my god, I love it. I love this. It's so great. I don't know if I heard the other verses. He's still going. Oh my god. I'm actually bopping in real life to this. This is great. Oh my god. Yeah, give us a jingle and we're just like, you know what? I am gonna leave a review for that game. Claudia Martinez. I got your back, man. I got your back. Fucking fantastic. I love it. So writing the review for Tunic, which I had to stop because I was having too much fun listening to that song. I'm actually gonna share that. You know what? I'm gonna lean on what Robbie says and always be plugging. I'm gonna post this video in my Discord server. So if you want to see it, hop over there, join in. We're still growing the server, still getting it bigger and bigger and stronger, and it's gonna be great. But yeah, I'll put it in the media channel. But, all right. Zelda sequel we've been waiting for years delivers a 10 out of 10 experience. Tunic is simply amazing. An homage to a generation of games gone by and a challenging experience in its own right. A delightful game to play and finish, but a beast, but an absolute beast to 100% for the best ending. It's worth the investment, though. Tunic was a Game of the Year contender, and it really shows. Yeah. Positive review for Tunic, and we have caught up to all of the reviews I feel comfortable doing on stream for the last, like, 2 years. Or year and a half, technically, because it's the beginning of 2023. Because I'm not doing the naughty ones. I might not do the naughty ones at all, but they are there. At least the games exist. Anyway, let's look for somebody to raid. Who we got? Elden Ring. Halo. Elden Ring. God, there's a lot of people playing Elden Ring to prep for the dang thing. Ooh, they're doing a crafting thing. Okay. Who we gonna raid? God, who do I want to raid? Maybe not that one. Who else? Will I do raid? Yeah, it's funny because the people I'm following on Twitch, it's a sharp jump. Come on, Deus. What about your saucy games? They need love too. Matt is playing the new Killer Clowns game. Reminds me of all the Friday the 13th games. Where we going, Deus? Where you send us? I don't know yet. It jumps starkly from, like, people I can raid that I know of, from, like, 10, 15, 20 viewers, like, just jumps right to 100. I'm like, I don't know if I want to raid somebody that's got 100 people in there. I don't know if I'm confident enough to do that yet. I'm just a little guy. Look at me. I'm just a little guy. I'm not a big wave streamer. I'm just a little guy. Yeah, it's literally like 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 15, 25, 97. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to raid the 97. You know what? It's been a while since I've raided this person. It's the right amount of comfy. Yeah. We're going to raid a nice little cat boy I know of who does a bunch of different games, but he's currently playing Elden Ring tonight. It's called Frozen Frost. I think he's doing it as his prep for the new Elden Ring DLC coming out. So, yeah. Frozen Frost, or Aaron, is a really good boy, and you treat him nice. Give him lots of head pats from me. I'm going to tap that raid button. And y'all have a good rest of your night, or day, or evening, or afternoon, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. And yeah. But I will see you folks later on Saturday, where we jump back into A Little to the Left and the DLC with all of its glory. Anyway, I'll see you later, everybody. Take care.